I've hiked up from the cabin. You can see the outhouse on the left, the cabin's down there, the stream runs here, and it takes us up here, which is where we have the water tanks that feed the cabin. We have rocks right now over the tops to hold the covers on because cows come through here and trample the ground. Just above these tanks is the collecting area from the spring down below. So the water collects down here. There's a big gravel reservoir and the water collects there and flows down to the holding tanks, which flow through a 1/2-inch PEX pipe all the way to the cabin. So here is called perhaps the catchment area, and it's pretty low right now. You can see the little red hose down below. That's what feeds the other tank. This fills up slowly from the land around. It was full this morning. All right, so these valves, this valve down here is the one that turns on the main water going to the house. And in here, the valve goes to Jane's house. And maybe a hose bib or two around here. Here's the panel looking out the kitchen door. And I twist it in this direction at night, facing the mountains, so that it gets the early morning light. Around about 10 or 12, you can twist it further south to face the sun. Here's the back side of the solar panel, and I've got it mounted to this 2-inch pipe, and I've got kind of a janky system that allows me to rotate it. That's just a bolt head, but I've left it loose enough that you can just pull it with your hand like this to get it facing the sun for the different times of day. Okay, so this is the electrical system here. It's got a charge controller right there that brings in the charge from the outside solar panels and that brings them down to the batteries that we keep under this cover. And then the power comes out into this inverter that converts it into 110 electricity. And this upper plug is the refrigerator, which uses a lot of energy. And this white plug goes up to this power strip. And the black cord is powering the modem for the internet, which is on top of the fridge. And the white cord goes up in here and into the house wiring. So that's what plugs, or that's the power that goes to all the lights and the outlets for charging things. The satellite dish has that camera on the right and the dish there. For the winter, I take out these bolts, put them back in the dish, and carry the dish into the house. And I undo the strut here with 3 bolts that supports this arm. And I put the bolts right back in the strut and carry it and the camera into the house. You have to unhook the cable, and we're running an external cable all the way to the house.